In this particular video, we're going to talk about the advanced lead generation that can be created from the use of the Skyforp system and our proprietary strategies and scripts that we're going to talk about here in a moment. And in this process, it's important to understand what our team members' approach is and our mindset before we ever get into the communication phase one process of starting. You need to understand that it's a whole different animal when you're dealing with somebody who is in the MLM industry. Now, we don't reference this as cold market because we don't normally want to just go do a cold market blast. Mainly because you don't know what you're going to end up with, and all the questions and all the things and the really what I call garbage that comes up from going out there into this broad world of potential prospects and lead generation. We want to be more pointed about how we proceed with lead generation. If we're going to talk about lead generation, let's make it targeted and targeted to the industry or a group set that actually is already accepting of the industry itself. For the most part, understand that the products are generally very good in the industry, that there is money that can be made. A lot of people that will get involved have had some success, be a lot more that haven't had any, but they like the idea. So when you're kind of in that pond, you're going to catch a little bit bigger fish, but it may take you putting a few more worms on the hook and several more casts. But when you get one that really understands what's going on here and can see into these strategies, you're going to have a winner. And so it's worth taking the time because it's happened to us where we've done exactly what we're going to show you, and it has represented literally thousands of people that have come into our organization. And we're not talking about, big time hitters. We've had some of those come in, and a lot of times they don't do anything. But it's the people who are out there that love the industry, have had a little success, and are just waiting for the right opportunity and the right tools to be able to accelerate their gifting that the Lord has placed within them to build it. And so you may be able to do just that, and you're going to get a winner out of it. So it's worth the time. And so it's important to understand that in doing that, there's a whole different approach that we're going to talk about here in just a second. But before we get started, you need to make sure that you have good quality leads available to you. You need to know the company they're involved with because that's some of the personalization that we have in our scripting. And then you need to stick to the scripts provided and utilize that. Now, in referencing the phase one or the introductory communication, that's proprietary. We're not going to put that on the video. And the reason we're not is because we don't want that to be across the web in case one of these videos gets found and goes viral. We don't want you to have it. Works so good that we want to keep it to the people who are within our organization and who are working with trying to build their Skyforp program. Now, if you're a cross-line Skyforp person and somebody in Skyforp has provided you with this, hallelujah, we're glad to provide it. It's not a problem. It's just that these strategies can be used outside the use of the Skyforp system as well, and we just don't want that to be public knowledge. But to show you just how fruitful they are, let me go in and give you a screenshot of last night's actual testing that we ran here. As you can see, it's probably about 19 or 20. There's one automated response up there near the top, but this is basically from first thing this morning, right before we got started Eastern time. You can see they started coming in. We launched it, and right about midnight last night Eastern time, and our system has now presented us with 18 or 19 viable prospects who have responded to the scripts, who are now ready for me to engage them in the second series or phase two script of the actual series for the MLM. And literally, this was last night, a test that we did. This is how good we believe these scripts are, and you will be able, and this went out probably to just a couple hundred people in a database of MLM people. And there you see 18, 19 people that will probably take me 4 or 5 days to work with. So that's a good start.